What's going on YouTube? I'm unboxing 132 different cleanup crew members. Big shout out to reefcleaners.com. You definitely got to go check them out. I got the website right there. They've got an eBay store and an online website. In this video, I'm going to be unboxing 55 Nazareth snails, 25 Nazareth snails, 25 blue-legged hermit crabs, 12 Surf snails, 8 red-legged hermit crabs, 3 porcelain crabs, 2 emerald crabs, 2 peppermint shrimp, and to make up what was supposed to be 2 serpent starfish, which they didn't have at the time, they gave me a coral, and that was a toadstool mushroom coral. Now, RealReef.com has different cleanup packages for your tank. They also sell corals and fish as well, anemones, all kinds of stuff. They basically have a couple different packages: a 10-gallon, 20-gallon, 30-gallon, 40-gallon, 55, 75, and 90. And each one of those packages is made up specifically to meet the needs of your tank. So right now, I think I got about 14 bags of little guys. I think I got some empty shells too, just in case. I know they weren't dead. It's just, I believe they were empty shells just in case, because as your invertebrates grow, like snails and crabs, as they get bigger, they need a bigger home, so they're going to need a bigger shell. And sometimes they will fight over bigger shells, so you got to make sure you're meeting the demands of your inhabitants of your tank. And I think this one was the coral right here. I can't really tell from the video, but I was really happy to get this package overnight. The shipping with Real Reef was without a problem. I had no dead on arrivals. Everything was alive. There was a heat pack in the video you guys saw earlier, and there's the one of the crabs, I think. I don't know. But I could not be any more happy with it. I was in bed. There's my peppermint shrimp. I was in bed just tracking the shipment, and it came overnight without any problems whatsoever. Guys, when you're first introducing your invertebrates, if they don't have any water, such as some snails, you can see these bags don't have any water in it, you can just throw them in a tank. You can float, acclimate them, and get the temperature the same, but the water they have in their bags enough. You're probably wondering, oh my god, how come this bag doesn't have water? Is it leaking? No, because some snails and such don't need a lot of water in their bag. They can survive what's in their shell, or what's in the what little amount of water is actually in the bag. Now you'll see in a minute that all the other bags that that had water, you see it right here, are float acclimated into my tank, such as the emerald crab I'm going to show in a minute, the coral, that's actually the toadstool mushroom coral right there, and I think I'm going to show the emerald crab in a second, and the peppermint shrimp. All these guys, and some of the snails with the water in it, some of the crabs with the water in it, they have to be acclimated like a regular fish. Now, if you guys want to see an acclimation video, I already covered that in a past video. Check it out right here. So I dumped all the invertebrates in there after acclimating them and such. Some of them took right away. They started cleaning. Like you guys can see, some were going up the glass, cleaning it away. And that's what I wanted. It probably took maybe half a day at the longest for some of them to move, but most of them were moving within 5 minutes, no lie. Some of them were already on the opposite side of the tank within an hour. It was just crazy. The little Nazareth snails, I really love those guys. I'll get some footage later on in another video, but they just zoom across the sand bed with their little trunk just sniffing away. And I love the peppermint shrimps. These guys, these are awesome guys. Every time you stick your hand in the tank, they want to take a ride and clean you up. I had a hard time getting this one off, so peppermint shrimp are one of my favorite invertebrates. They're not as pretty as the skunk cleaner shrimps, but skunk cleaner shrimps and peppermint shrimps, they've got to be my favorite invertebrates because just their personality. You guys can see, he's like, don't leave me, man. But there's the coral right there. Like I said in past video, you want to light acclimate your coral. This one I know was probably under some higher light or medium light, so I'm just going to put it in the medium layer of my tank. I don't have both LED lights on right now. I just have one on. You guys take a notice. There is a lot of hair algae in this tank, and to the end of the video, you're going to see it disappear. There's another shot of the peppermint shrimp. These guys took a little bit of time to get used to their tank, and a lot of these invertebrates, like your crabs, your starfish, your snails, and you might not see them at first, especially the shrimp, because they're in a new environment. They don't know where predators are at. Their natural instinct is to hide, and you can see that Kenya tree is really growing really well, but their natural instinct is to hide, and this is a perfect example right here. And once he realizes it's me, he's like, hey man, you gonna give me some food? Gonna give me some food? Give me some food, give me some food. I love shrimp, just their personality. You can see he didn't take the flake because he was just introduced. And here's the end of the video. This tank is cleaned up so much. You guys can see that rock right there with all the snails and crabs on it. That thing was covered in hair algae. And the glass, you can see where it's clean and dirty. Clean, dirty's right there, and clean's there. Big shout out to my local fish store for giving me some mini starfish to help jump back my system. Caulerpa is growing really good. You can see all the invertebrates just on the glass, cleaning up. The tank's still a little dirty, still got a little more diatoms and detritus buildup, but the cleanup crew, and there's my colony of mushrooms. That's not open because I just turned on the lights manually, but the cleanup crew, without even being in there a week, is cleaned my tank so much. Kidney trees, open it up a little bit. Big shout out to Real Reef, guys. Definitely check them out. You guys can see these invertebrates were taking off coralline algae off the glass, which, you know, that saves me from cleaning it. So guys, comment, rate, subscribe, share this video if you want to see the channel grow. I'll be here next time. Got lots of more videos coming up. I got a big video. More idle. Comment, rate, subscribe. Later, guys.